Hey, what's up everyone? It's Dermar here and welcome to my Dark Souls Remaster. Let's go. Let's play. I said let's go. Let's play on the Nintendo Switch. So in this playthrough, I'm going to be playing as a strength build, making it so much easier because I just want to run through this game. I just purchased this not too long ago and I finally get a chance to put some work in and get that playthrough going. Give me a few seconds while I set up some headsets. And I'm actually glad Nintendo and Bandai Namco and FromSoft were able to get Dark Souls Remastered on the Switch. Just really excited, as well as I mean, who's not excited? Who wouldn't be excited? You know, it's Dark Souls on the Nintendo Switch that you can play handheld and play anywhere you want to go. You know, so let's get this started and let's get moving. So. If you're new to the game, please read the online service and user agreement. I already have read this multiple times, even in the previous Souls game. Please read the privacy policy. And whatever updates they make, changes to fix the game, or whatever they make to keep players from cheesing. Alright, so let's hit that new game. If you have the Solar Amiibo, just put that use Amiibo. Now we are at the character creation screen. First slot obviously is to create your character name. I would name my character Uraim or Fulminate. Alright, so you can choose between male or female. Abilities are not affected. And for the class, I have multiple classes. Explain this through for you guys. The warrior is a fearless warrior, weapon expert, high strength, dexterity. Next we have the knight, low ranking knight, high HP, solid armor, not easily toppled. Wanderer, aimless wanderer, wields scimitar, high dexterity. Thief, guilt-ridden thief, high critical hits, as master key. Bandit, savage bandit, high strength, wields heavy battle axe. Hunter, bow wielding hunter, okay at close range, but weak with fire, with magic. Sorcerer, sorcerer of Benheim, dragon school, so cast soul sorceries. Pyromancer, swamp pyromancer casts fires and wields a hand axe. Cleric, on pilgrimage, wields a mace and casts healing miracles. And deprived, on a cloth enigma, only armed with club and a plank shield. Okay, so if you're new to the game, I suggest you just pick the warrior. Actually there's 3 classes I'll suggest as a new player. First will be the warrior, second will be the knight, and the third will be the bandit. The reason the warrior has both high points in strength and dexterity, so you can use any weapon early in the game. If you want that heavy armor and not to get hit so hard, then the knight is the best choice, which you could just eat hits and keep moving, especially since it gives you a high vitality, basically HP. The only reason why for the bandit is because it has high strength points and you can use any strength weapon early in the game as well. So those 3 classes are really great because the warrior can start off, because the thing is about certain weapons. So strength, you can just raw power. If you would start with using dex builds, you would use smaller weapons that have high damage and fast, and they have creative move sets, would be the warrior because they have close points to both factors. Bandit obviously is just straight strength, and the bandit's gonna be able to you overpower it. I'm gonna be choosing for this run, it's between the warrior and the bandit, but for this one I think I'm gonna go with the warrior. Okay, as for the gift, have the goddess blessings, which is divine holy water fully restores HP and status. Black fire bomb explodes upon impact when thrown, more deadlier than standard bomb. Twin humanity's tiny sprite called humanity, sometimes found on carcasses. Binoculars used to appear at faraway sites. Ended trinket no effect, but fond memories, comfort travelers. Master key open any basic lock initially equipped for Keith. Tiny Bean's Ring, Special Tribal Ring, grants small HP, and Old Witch's Ring, gift from a witch, ancient ring with no obvious effect. Now, you can obtain any item in the game. Pretty much everything's straightforward. I would say for your gift, everyone should choose the Master Key. The Old Witch's Ring is very interesting. There's ways to obtain it in the game, but I think you need to do a trade-in item to a certain NPC, which will get Old Witch's Ring. The Old Witch's Ring allows you to talk to an NPC in the game, which NPC. That later, when we get to that point, I'll see if I can have an Old Witch's Ring trade over, and we can see what the dialogue of the NPC says. Because if you don't have the Old Witch's Ring, the NPC doesn't speak. But for this run, we're gonna take the Master Key. Physique, you can choose any physique you want. They got pretty funny physiques up in this game. You got average, slim, very slim, large, very large upper body. Just look massively broad, or a large lower butt for the guys that are big booty. And then you got the top heavy, basically your head looks big, and then the last one is like tiny head. I go very slim for my build. After that, the faces we get are the commoner, very average commoner face. The graphics on the face are really awful in Dark Souls when they first started doing this. The last game before that was Demon Souls, and I just didn't like the face expression, the designs they did. Delta Farmer, Stora Noble, Dragon Scholar, Perlud Cleric, Jubilant Katharina, Dubious Karim, Classic Xena, Eerie Great Swamp, and the last but not least, the Far East Trap. Give me a few seconds. So we're going with the Far East Traveler. The hairs, you can choose between shave, leading, shorts, swept black, ponytail, wild, parted center, semi-long, curly, bob. We're gonna go with the receding because that's how I like. And the receding actually says something really interesting. Rough warrior hair, shows age. Now for the color, choose black hair as basic color, dark brown, light brown, dark red, dark blue, gray, gold, silver, purple, red. Going with black. Now for full customization here, not doing much other than these in this.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the Furtive Pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. Seath, the scales, betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed Darksign. Yes, indeed. The Darksign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Alright, so we are in the North the Undead Asylum. Describe this weapon. You're new to the game, read these orange messages. They tell you all the commands for the game, all the controls. I see you. If you want to fight this boss, you can with this little hand weapon. If not, you could well, this broken weapon. But you can just run past him to the left side and avoid the fight altogether. I'll tell you over here. Get away. Just run through this section here. If you do this, manage to defeat him, this thing takes at least an hour, I think, or 30 minutes to defeat him with this broken sword. If you fought him and if you manage to defeat him after 30 minutes or an hour, he will drop a demon great axe, which is the weapon he's using. You can get the weapon later on, but you could only get it on your next playthrough because you have to beat him on your first run. You have to defeat him once you like bump into the boss. Alright, let's put this. Alright, so just run up this ramp, dodge the boulder that's coming down, go down here, go down the shortcut. And the reason why I took off some armor is because I like to fast roll. When you have more armor, you're getting this more roll, like a slower roll. This one's a medium roll, but it will give you more defenses at the cost of your rolling. But if you're like me that just wants to like keep it moving, be quick, then it's better to have your fast rolls. Now let's talk to I think his name was Oscar.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Hmm? Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you? Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family, "Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know." Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite. Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Alright, so this guy's gonna commit suicide. You can either just end it for him, or just leave it be. He'll just do it on his own. I leave him be because it's just so what's this? Make sure you can kick and jump attack. I didn't feel like the other ones were necessary to tell y'all. Resting at bonfires, revive enemies. Yes, that's something you should know. If you rest at a bonfire, the enemies do come back alive. There's certain enemies that don't, but there's other ones that do. Get a backstab on him. So behind enemies and enemy critical attack, critical hits, parry, repause is the technique you'd be doing. It's repause, which is what you saw me do earlier, and then you erase all the backstab from the archer. So we're gonna go over here. This is gonna tell us a hint to do a plunging attack, which is basically falling down and attacking enemy. Press the X button on the Nintendo controller, or if you're playing on PlayStation, the triangle. And I don't remember Xbox, I'm pretty sure it was X as well. Go right through the blood gate. Good luck fighting your first boss, which is the tutorial boss. Fall down and press the R1. Like a nice little attack on top of those. It does a significant amount of damage. After that, just go behind him and stay behind him the entire time. Just attack him like honestly, when I did this fight, I was really bad at it. My wife, when she first did it, she just like wrecked it on her first go. And it was just like very sad because like really I went through the boss like 5 or 6 times and she did it on her first go. It was like so freaking annoying. It pissed me off so much because like really your first go? Never played this game in your life and you got it on your first go? Alright, after we defeat the boss, let's go. Good job. Go straight ahead. Don't go straight ahead. Make a left over here. An item we can pick up. Souls. Soul of the Lost Undead. Soul of the Lost Undead is currency in the game. We'll be using. I'll explain all of that in the next video.
Give me warm. Give me soft.
All right. So this guy here is a trader NPC. It's actually a crow, which I'm surprised they didn't put like a crow or something here. They just left 2 eggs in a nest. You could draw certain items in the game and put out. So basically, if you go here, you click drop item. After you click drop item, quit the game, and then after that, you reload it and click continue. After you do that, the item you gave him will be gone. It'll be a different item. That's how you trade from it. You can only trade 1 item per playthrough. So remember that 1 item per playthrough, and that's I'll leave a link in the description below on what items can be traded to the crow.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall resurrect. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Alright, so we are Lordran, where we can level up and kindle at bonfires, as well as Firelight Shrine. So make sure to rest here. In my next video, we're going to be doing suicide runs in order to we're going to do some suicide runs in order to obtain some good weapons for my strength build. So remember, this is going to be my strength build run. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it was very informative. So I hope to see everyone in the next one. Leave a comment in the bottom, hit that like, subscribe to my channel, and I hope you guys are going to stick with me through this run and keep up the support. Thanks again. Check you all out.